is. That's 11 AM, not 12 AM. Look, we got down to, we're up to 14 milliamps. And increasing. It's backwards battery. Do you not know you're supposed to run out of power, not increase your power? Well, lucky I was filming it, because no one would believe this. So that motor probably now runs on that cell without even charging anyway. This cell might have had some damage. Maybe I didn't get all of the coating off of the aluminium can, perhaps. It's the same electrolyte solution, it came out of the same mix. 26 minutes we've been running for. Well, this cell outperforms this 100%. Got some slight bubbling. Bubbling sort of stopped. Doesn't smell bad, this cell, not like the caustic soda ones and that. Oh, look, another 0.01 volt. Now we're at 14.45 milliamps. Crazy. Crazy. Could be the leftover resins of the sugar. Sweet battery. Ants will love this battery. Yum yum. Then they'll die. No cruelty to ants, please. Coming up to 28 minutes of run time. Oh yeah. Look at the... Oh, that's weird. So if I keep this running, going by its current status, the volts are increasing. So when it hits, when we've run this for 30 minutes, I'm going to go have lunch, then leave it for the rest of the day connected, and I'll see what happens. We're at 28 minutes run time so far. Oh, what's going on with the milliamps? Are they going up or down? Fluctuating. Well, I can say my first cell I put together with Epsom salts did not increase in milliamps, it just went down, and in fact it didn't even have that many milliamps, probably only had like 10 or 6 on a short circuit. So, sugar, interesting. Well, there's lots of energy in the sugar, because when I mix the caustic soda into the sugar, into the syrup, yeah, you can imagine what would have happened. I should have put it in some water and then mixed the water with the sugar, because half the mixture came out of the cup after I put it in the microwave for a couple of seconds, and exothermic reaction started happening, and you can imagine what went on. It's alright, I had gloves and everything, and I was all well protected. And I did it outside. You wouldn't want to do that inside, you'd be throwing up all week. The smell would just drive you crazy. Well, there, we're at 30 minutes. I'm going to leave that now running, and I'll get back to you. So, carbon sugar snake, maybe more further research is required into it. So, okay, thanks for watching. I'm back. The motor's just ran out. It's ran for a whole hour. I started at 12 and it's now 1 o'clock. And that's how it is. Still got 10.5 milliamps. The voltage started dropping after a while. When I turned off the video, it went up to 0.3. And then somewhere having lunch and coming back now, the voltage started dropping. So we'll see what the voltage took off pretty quick. So we'll hook the motor back up, see if we're not dreaming. No, it won't run that thing. We'll give it a couple of seconds, let it build up some charge. No, it doesn't. Drops right back down. I'll increase the voltage on the power supply and give it a 10-second boost at 6-7 volts. Right, that's about 10 seconds. We've jumped up in voltage. Let's see what happens. Cool, it really kicks off. Hear it? Drawing. So 10 seconds at 7 volts. Seems like that. But look, it oozed out at that 7 volts. Sweet. This is a sweet cell. Yeah. Well, it's running for longer than a 10-second charge. Supercapacitor. Motor's really humming. Any crackling? No. Well, this battery just blew my mind. Very strange. Wonder if we get the voltage increase again. I don't know what brought that on. Must be galvanic, but not enough galvanic unless it has a charge. I'm too green at batteries making. Maybe one of the viewers might be able to fill me in perhaps. But anyone trying to make some cells, try some expanded sugar carbon. It's cheap to make. I don't think you'd get any cheaper. I reckon do it, like, put it on charcoal and then tip your little sugar mix on hot charcoal. The heat will be there and you might get a better quality expansion. You could also probably do it with a strong caustic soda mix into a syrup, because that sort of expanded. It went black. Oh well, that was a 10-second charge and it's still going. This is crazy. Well, I'm going to put that down maybe too early, but that could be my best cell ever to date. I reckon maybe something to do with that new aluminium, proper aluminium, real aluminium, pure, a bit more pure than a can of Coke or a can of anything. Still going good. That's what we like to see. Further research into sugar, expanded sugar could be just syrup. Syrup battery. When you're out in the desert, you can eat your battery cell. Yeah. Unbelievable. Mega supercapacitor. Sweet. Well, it's never dull making cells. Always something surprising around the corner. Still the milliamps and everything, so it's not very high draw. We should do an open circuit in a second. Motor's still going good. It's holding at 0.31 volts. Well, there you go. Actually, for a quick test, I'll do another charge and we'll try the larger motor. And that will compare it to... I'll hook it up on the charge. It's taken over 200 milliamps. I've changed the lead from the small battery. put it on that one, that's right. Okay, that's enough charge. I think the charge just stopped when I took that lead off. Alright, here we go, large motor test. Not even doing... Well, the motor's not working, but it's got 55 milliamps. Why isn't that turning? I think I killed that motor. Well, make that a short circuit. And we'll drain that out and see how long a short circuit does. Got the negative, positive. Yeah, that motor should probably spin, but yeah, well, that's life. So now we got 26 milliamps coming out of that battery, holding at 0.23 volts, dropping. I don't think the volts will be increasing on this run. Yeah, definitely better. Well, no action, but we got some milliamps still holding. Alright, I'll disconnect that. Hook it back up to the small motor and see, oh look at the voltage going up to 0.9. Oh, we got 1 volt out of it now. Let's see if it can charge, run that motor, a little motor again. Yep, runs a little motor after all that dead short. So, expanded sugar carbon might be the way to go. But I'm not sure if I have graphene. It's probably not. It doesn't look... Oh well, the texture from graphite to after being put in the microwave and soaked in acetone was different through the little eyeglass thing here. The texture was rougher on the exfoliated one. But I'm using a fine graphite powder anyway. It's an air spun. So it's really small on particle size anyway. So it might not expand as well as the larger particles, because it's pretty much probably at its limit. So recapping what this cell was created out of, sugar expanded using bioethanol on some sand and what is it? Baking soda or baking powder mixed in with the sugar, and then just coated. As I coat my other cells, I use that carbon. I didn't even wash that carbon. I took the most fluffiest, lightest parts of the carbon snake. Yep. Well, there you go. I'm not sure if this is galvanic or not. If it was galvanic, once I took that off and gave it a rest period, it should really run, shouldn't it? But clearly it doesn't run. Well, there you go. I might concentrate on sugar carbon cells maybe. But that's after my next dual electrolyte cell test with the glucose. Little LED's going. I think it's coming up to 4 weeks running on my first lot of cells. That's just cans, drinking cans, aluminium and carbon sheet. That's been burning 24 hours a day. If the voltage was higher on these cells, we could run an LED. That little motor's still going. No signs of increasing voltage, or I wasn't really taking notice. Well, there you go. Well, thanks YouTube, and thanks for watching everybody. See you later.